Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. This is going to be my first reading vlog since before COVID in March. I'm so excited. I recorded this footage over the span of the last 2 weeks, so it's really not this week's reading vlog, but I am hoping to do everything that I read from Sunday to Saturday will be one vlog altogether and then just keep going every week. So that is my plan. I hope you guys enjoy this. Let's get into some reading. So my hair's looking crazy, but I just wanted to update you. I've been reading this book that is an American Girl series about girls that live in different countries instead of America. And I'm reading the one that is Isabel, and she is from England in 1592. It was really kind of cool. It had some plot twists. The girl ended up, well, I don't want to spoil anything, but she ended up traveling with this play acting group, and it was really fun and interesting. And now she's just like living at her aunt's house taking care of a bird, and I'm not really sure like where we're going with this at this point. It was really good, and now it's kind of like, what is happening? But it's really short, and I've read most of it tonight, so I'm gonna try to finish this and I will let you guys know what I think. I'm sensing it's gonna be like a 3 stars because it's getting pretty basic at this point, but it was good. Pretty good for middle grade, but I'm just kind of like, what is happening anymore? So I'm gonna get back to that. Also, we're talking a lot about the plague, and it's not the time for that too soon. Okay, so I think the bird's gone. She almost killed a kid, and now they're dealing with the plague. So this part is particularly weird because she's supposed to live in London in like the 1500s and used to like all the noise of the city. But then she's talking about how quiet it is and how you can hear like the river and stuff like that. Hashtag quarantine. So, too close to home, man. Okay, just finished it. It has a good ending, but also sad. And now all I can think about is COVID and stuff like that and wearing masks. I really want to start the other one that I have, but I think it's in my car, so I can't do that. Okay, so I've already gotten ready for bed, retainers in, hair washed, all that stuff. But I'm just gonna read a little bit of this, probably not gonna read too much, because I would like to watch some booktube videos while I try to fall asleep. I know that's bad, but that's what I do. But I am gonna read a little bit of this, so I wanted to show you guys. Also, I think I talked about this. I finished the Isabel one, and this is the Cecile one. I'm sorry I cannot talk with retainers in, but this is the other book. So it's a little bit longer than the one that I read yesterday, but I'm going to continue on with this. I read about 4 pages. I read 4 chapters today. Pretty good progress. This one just like started off on the story right away, which I really appreciated because the other one took a little bit to get into, but this one is action-packed. So for an American Girl book anyway. These are surprisingly dark for American Girl, but I digress. I'm going to read this now. Hey guys, so I just wanted to update you on my reading because I don't remember that was a book falling. I don't remember what I shared. Here we go. Get some nice leaf action in the background. I did finish the England Isabel book. It was okay. I'd rate it 3 stars. It was fine. I don't even really honestly remember it though, and I read it this week. So, oh, it had a good ending. It had a good ending, so I'd say it probably was a 3 though. It was pretty average for a kid's book. Kind of dark, but not bad. I had higher expectations for it than what I actually got, but I loved the part where like she was going, well, I don't want to spoil anything, but she was going with a friend to like a theater or like a play at the Rose Theater to see this play by this new guy named Shakespeare because it takes place in 1592. And I liked like the premise where she was kind of ended up traveling with some of the actors. I liked that part, but then it turned to like her randomly taking care of this bird at her aunt's house, and like it was like, what? No, you had an exciting storyline. This is pointless. It was just filler. And then it ended up completely different. Anyway, I had higher expectations. Was kind of disappointed, kind of not. Like it was fine. But this one I really, really liked. I'm giving this one 4 stars. Basically, it's about this girl she's a peasant in 16th, is that 16th century? No, that's 18th century. 1711 in France. She is a peasant girl, lives in a village. Her dad is a doctor. And so she's one day going along in the woods, I believe it was, and she comes across this lady who is hurt and fell off her horse or something like that. She helps her, comes to find out that this lady is a fancy German royal who is married into the French royal family. The girl gets her dad, who's the doctor, to help this lady, and in turn, she asks, what can I do to return the favor? And so her father ends up saying, will you save my daughter from a life of poverty and being a peasant? She ends up, through the course of events, getting to know some of the royal family, and there's a lot of really intense stuff that happens, and it does, I don't like the ending. It's happy for her, but I just wish more for her. I don't know. It's very happy for her. But anyway, it was very well written, and I liked this one more than I thought I would. So it was almost up there with the feeling that I got when I read Conceal Don't Feel at the beginning of the year, because I just wanted to like keep reading and I loved the storyline and wanted to know what happened. It was almost that level, not quite there though. So it's a 4 star for me, but still very good. Now I am reading this collection of essays for Guardian Ad Litem. And I got this for free when I took the course last year, and I haven't read it. And I just came across it when I was cleaning the other day, so I'm reading this now. And it's just wonderful because I love being a Guardian Ad Litem, and the work that we get to do is very important, and so I'm enjoying reading these essays. So I'm going to go ahead and read a little bit more right now. Let's do it. Hey guys, so I just finished reading this collection of essays about Guardian Ad Litem work, and I love this. It was so... I just loved reading everyone's perspective. It's just wonderful because this is filled with all kinds of stories of guardians and judges and staff who have worked with the kids that are in the system. And if you're not familiar with guardian ad litem, it's basically a child's advocate in court when the child has been adjudicated, abused, or neglected. And so it's just really wonderful work. Where I live, it's volunteer work, and I just love it. And because it combines both of my degrees, my bachelor's in family and child development and my law degree, you're working with kids and helping them and hopefully, being a consistent person in their life. So I read this and I loved it. I read it super, super fast. I mean, it's short, but it was not hard to read at all. So I'm going to go ahead, and I have tried to start this book so many times and I always get interrupted. So I'm going to try to start this one today. It's probably it's definitely the biggest book that I have to read this month of the ones I want to read. So I need to start it. I have a November TBR, but I also really want to finish my March TBR. If you saw that video, it was the American Girl Collections book, Heidi, and The Hiding Place. Those three I also need to read, so they need to get put in this pile too. But this one is next. I'm going to go ahead and end this week's vlog here, and the next one will start off with this book that I got in a freestanding library, or a little free library. So I'm excited, and I hope you guys enjoyed this first reading vlog since COVID. I enjoyed making it, and I'm really happy to be back into reading at least a little bit. So I hope you guys enjoyed. I'll talk to you guys next time.